again with Heart of Charleston Walking Tours Happy Hour History. Today we're talking about a relatively unknown monument, unfortunately, here in the Battery. Many Charlestonians even don't know about it. This is the monument to the USS Hobson, which sank on April 26th of 1952 after a collision with the USS Wasp. The USS Wasp being an aircraft carrier. The USS Hobson was a destroyer which accidentally crossed the bow of the carrier. The carrier rammed the Hobson and it split it in two. She sank within 4 minutes, losing all crew of 176 United States Navy sailors. If you look at my feet here, you see different stones and you'll see the names of all of the states. Each stone is this state stone of the states which the sailors came from. So every stone here is the state of one of the sailors which died. Now let's give you a little history of the USS Hobson. The USS Hobson was in a war maneuver or a war training with the Wasp when she sank, but she's very historic. She took part in D-Day, and her sailors landed United States Army on Utah Beach during the D-Day invasion of Normandy. Now, also the Hobson happens to be named after, it's the only ship in naval history to have been named after Richard Hobson. Richard Hobson was a Medal of Honor winner during the Spanish-American War, would go on to be a Rear Admiral and also Senator from Alabama, or Congressman from Alabama. And Hobson won the Medal of Honor because his duty was to sink the USS Merrimack in the harbor during the Spanish-American War to block the entrance to the harbor. Well, he was under heavy fire by the Spanish when he did this, lost control of the ship when it hit their maneuvering wheel. But he was still able to sink the ship, just not where he needed to do it. And they scuttled the ship to be an obstruction to the enemy. Now, he was captured by the Spanish and spent time in captivity. While he was a prisoner of war, he became a hero and icon in the news media at that time, and he was then issued the Medal of Honor. Now, if you have any questions, please go ahead and ask them now, because we are going to be ending here in just a few seconds. We are going to give a moment of silence for the crew of the USS Hobson, a D-Day ship which sank in an unfortunate accident while serving our country. 176 Navy sailors, the stones of which are here at my feet, and their names are emblazoned here on this memorial, all 176 sailors. The sundial at the top is to denote the passage of time that they have lost. And you'll notice again the date, April 26, 1952. So again, thank you all for tuning in to Heart of Charleston Walking Tours and this episode of Happy Hour History. Just a little snippet of history for you, and an unknown monument to men that did their duty. Thank you.